running a minute behind. Look at that. I had to rush, and there was no reason to rush. Let me move this chair back. Let me get professional here. Oh man, I'm gonna take off I'm gonna fix my Mac. Been up since 3:30. Take off my ships. So I was running a minute, 1 minute behind or so. I was here, it just wasn't on camera. Takes a second for this. Takes about 15 minutes to set all this up. I have lights. I put my picture here, picture there. I set that. I make sure that light doesn't show. That doesn't show. Put my calendar there. My mic there. Hopefully my mic's plugged in. Fix my pillow. So this is number 265 YouTube yoga routine live. So that means I've been doing these for 265 days. That's a lot of days in a row. Always at 5:30. Maybe 2 of them I went to do it and the internet wasn't working, or YouTube, believe it or not, was down once or twice during that time. So I did the yoga and uploaded it. But today, what I want to talk about and start talking about with these last 100 days is more about yoga in the sense of focusing on specific things within yoga. Yoga philosophy and the breakdown of how yoga as a mind and body exercise works. So I'll talk about the philosophical parts of yoga, but also going into how it works physically. And some of this physical stuff doesn't match up with the mystical stuff. It doesn't mean you don't believe in the mystical. It just has a different explanation with specific studies and so on and so forth. Now, I do teach a mind and body exercise class at a college, at Yavapai College. And that's what I focus on, the westernized physical explanation of why yoga and mind and body exercises in general, like Pilates and so on, work and release stress. But today, since I'm out of breath from running around, I want to explain this diagram right here. See that diagram? Get it like this. But anyways, this is the diagram I want to explain. In yoga, let me get this better. Oh, we got the camera in there. Oh, I'll get the camera like that. In the picture like that. It's pretty cool. Anyways, in this diagram, as you see, there's a red dot in the middle. Oh, in yoga, this is called a yantra. Just means diagram. Or more than a diagram, it's kind of a mystical explanation of a truth. But we'll stick with the word diagram to make it less mystical and a focus on the explanation. So this red dot in the diagram symbolizes how everything is from the vibration of sound. So for example, in the Bible, Genesis 1:3, it states, and God said, let there be light. No. Oh, yeah. And God said, let there be light, and there was light, or something like that. I forget the verse. Forget the specifics, but I think it says, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. But the point is, God said. Sound. Existence was created from sound, according to the Bible, even according to the Bible. And Genesis 1:3 says, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. Or something like that. I forget exactly. But light, in this explanation, was from sound. That's how God created it. And that's what that red dot here symbolizes. That everything is created from vibration, from sound. And boom! From that sound, everything was created. And it all enters out in this diagram as light. And it goes into all the different religions. And what I want to do is focus on these petals and how each petal has an explanation regarding light. And it's pretty cool, but I'll talk about that later. I kind of explained that in an elementary way, but that's what it means, that red dot. And then we'll expand out and explain, and I'll explain the rest. Pretty cool symbol, pretty cool diagram. And it just is the all face diagram. I'm not going to use the yogic word, because I want this to be explained with less yogic words as possible. But yoga is a yogic word, so I just messed that up. So that's what I want to explain before we begin. I was rushing, probably botched that, messed it all up, but that's my understanding. And this diagram is from Satchidananda, which is where I initially learned yoga. And I think my camera's messed up here. Oh no, it's not messed up. 20-something years ago. And I got really into yoga through the ashram that is in Buckingham, Virginia. And before that, I knew of integral yoga, but I didn't know it was called integral yoga. I knew of the tightening and releasing of all that stuff that I later found out, hey, that's from integral yoga. I wasn't even aware of that. I'm from Virginia, and I lived about 2.5 hours from Buckingham, or from that ashram. Didn't even know about it. But it all seeped down into Virginia Beach, Virginia. And you learned of certain elements of what was happening there. And I didn't even know. The tightening and releasing, that was from Buckingham, Virginia, from Satchidananda. And then eventually, I got involved in yoga from my so-called guru, Wiley Ugart. And from there. Now, I'm not into integral yoga anymore, but I do credit out of my understanding from Satchidananda. So that's that. So today, we're going to do the 2-minute breathing meditation. And you're just going to focus on your breathing, watching yourself breathe, 100% focus on the breathing. And then when your mind wanders, you're going to bring your focus back to the breathing. And then when you start to control the breathing, which many times we do while we're focusing on it, we'll just let go. You're already breathing. So just watch yourself breathe. And then when you're watching yourself breathe, you let the you that you think is watching dissolve. And then you let the notion of a watcher dissolve. And you become the thing that we label watching. We become that thing that we label focusing. So you even let the concept of what it means to focus dissolve. You're no longer just focusing. You are the focus. No you. You're just the focus. Then we'll stand up. And as we stand, you stay in the present moment. And then kick the pillow to the side, or you adjust yourself. Always stay in the present moment, focusing on the breathing. So even the transitions between the poses are part of the yoga routine. And like I say, if you need to go to the restroom, you need to go get a drink of water, you need to just shake your leg out, it's all part of it. Because mind and body, when they connect, that's yoga. The poses are not yoga. We see that, and we see someone doing a so-called yoga pose and say, hey, that guy's doing yoga. No, not necessarily. If his mind and body's not connected, then he's just stretching. Then we're going to do 6 sun salutations, focusing on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing, letting the sun salutations become a form of a moving meditation, and then we'll end in mountain pose. So I'm going to find my phone. My phone's over here. I'm going to go way over here. So today is the first day of 100 days left. And honestly, I feel out of it because I was trying to get everything set up. I only gave myself 10 minutes to set up. And I was like, pop, 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 pop. So what did I not do? I didn't make the setting up part of my yoga routine, which is always part of my yoga routine. When I set up, I do a Hari Om chant, which I learned from Satchidananda, or integral yoga, not from Satchidananda personally. And it keeps me in a meditative state. I didn't do that. That's why I'm having a monkey mind. Where's the monkey? I have a monkey blanket somewhere. But I'll get it. Once I do the 2-minute breathing meditation, it'll all go away. I'll be all good. So if you're watching this video to see how to do professional videos, you tuned into the wrong video. Actually, you tuned in the right video. Do the opposite of what I'm doing, and boom, you'll have a professional yoga routine on a YouTube channel. This is all part of yoga, man. Be yourself. I'm just myself right now. I'm out. I have monkey mind right now. Honestly, truly. And that's because I didn't do the Hari Om chant while I set this up. I rushed. And when you rush physically, your mind, bah, 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 and that's where I'm at. That's why when I explained the red dot, I don't even remember what I said. I wasn't even in the present moment of explaining that. Now, I know about the red dot, so I probably explained it correctly. Well, I know I have. You're always going to get one person out of this. I've been doing integral yoga for 30 years, and you're wrong. Hey, calm down, calm down. All right, so you're in the easy pose. Make it easy. That's part of, what are you doing, man? That's part of, see, monkey mind, dog mind. All right, so go. You gotta go out. You have to wait. So an easy pose is the modification of the lotus. So what you want to do is get easy. So back is straight, hands are to your knees. You're leaning back, baby. Maybe the hands are in your lap like this. Maybe you're against the wall. Maybe one leg is out. Wherever you are, you allow it to be easy. Zoe, I think, wants to go out. I take her out after yoga. But she might recognize my monkey mind. She's like, hey, this dude is ready to go out. And when your mind wanders, you just gently bring your focus back to the breathing. And you're focusing on the breathing by focusing on the belly. She's drinking water, that's what you hear. So when you're focusing, you inhale, the belly expands. You exhale, the belly goes in. Or you bring your focus to the sound of the throat. As you inhale, you hear it. And you exhale, you hear it. Or you bring the focus to the tip of your nose. As you inhale, you watch it go in. And when you exhale, you watch it go out. And that's all you're doing. Focusing on the breathing. Now remember, you're already breathing automatically. You're already breathing automatically. So you're not going to control it. Many times when we're focusing on the breathing, we start to control it. Nope, let go of control and just watch it. So 2 minutes and just focus on the breathing. What's wrong, man? You okay? Huh? You never do this. What's wrong? Let me meditate, though. What was that? You gonna throw up on me? Just chill, man. About 12 more minutes, Zoe. You'll be all right. Go ahead and stand up. Stay in the present moment. Even as you transition, you stay in the present moment. Hair on it, man. So I'm kicking my pillow over, and I feel better now. My mind's not racing. And you're just in the present moment, focusing on the breathing. Even as that transition happens, you're staying in the present moment. It's part of the yoga routine. Even if you have to get up and go to the restroom, you stay in the present moment. It's all part of the yoga routine because this mimics what happens off the mat. When you're in your everyday life, you're in the present moment. You're driving to work, somebody beeps at you, boom, your mind goes off. And then you bring it back. You're training your mind to come back. Yeah, you want to stay there, but it goes off. That's just life, man. You just focus on the breathing. Focus 100% on the breathing. Now you're in the mountain pose. The mountain pose Toes go up. Spread the toes as wide as you can, and each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms are relaxed, shoulders relax. You 100% focus on the breathing. And you let the notion of you dissolve, the notion of the focuser dissolves, and you become that thing that we label as focusing. And we're going to do 6 sun salutations. Now, with the sun salutations, the way we're going to do them, as you open up in a pose, you're inhaling and going into that pose as much as you can, focusing 100% on the breathing. Then the counter pose is going to be a closing pose. When you go in that pose, you're pulling yourself in closing, focusing on the breathing, exhaling. Then the next pose, open up, inhale. Next pose, close up, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. And that focus heightens your awareness. Boom! Allows you to feel what's happening in the body. Allows you to feel the movement. And you become one with the movement. And the sun salutation becomes a form of a moving meditation. Keep your focus on the breathing the entire time. So we're going to do 6 of these. Just focus on the breathing. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push arms out, up and back. Inhale. Inhale as much as you can. Then exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back. You go right into the ragdoll. Pull yourself in and down, palms to the calves. Get all the air out. Exhale all the air out. And then left leg is back into a low lunge. Inhaling. Inhale as much as you can. And then exhale, downward dog. Push all the air out. Then you slide into the upper dog. Inhale. Hey, Zoe. What's up, man? You want to do yoga? Inhale as much as you can. Exhale. Get all the air out. Push all the air out. Then left foot is up between the hands. Inhale. Opening up. Then standing forward bend. Exhale. Pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. Then palms together. Reach out. Up and back. Inhale. Then exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Get all the air out. Push all the air out. Left leg is back. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, upward dog. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot is up. Inhale. Low lunge. Inhale as much as you can. Exhale. Standing forward bend. Get all the air out. Palms together. Reach out. Up and back. Inhale. Then exhale. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Standing forward bend. Get all the air out. Left leg is back. Low lunge, inhale. Exhale, downward dog, get all the air out. Pushing into the poses, going into the poses. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot is up, inhale. Got hair in my mouth. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot is up. Inhale. Got hair in my mouth. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg is back. Inhale. Just focus on the breathing. Exhale. Downward dog. Inhale. Upper dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Inhale. Left leg is up. Exhale. Standing forward bend. Inhale. Exhale. Let's just do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg is back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot is up. Inhale. Exhale. Palms together. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg is back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot is up. Inhale. Exhale. Palms together. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to go to mountain pose. Now in mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart. Toes go up. Spread the toes as wide as you can. And each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent. Hips are tilted. Arms are relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. You just focus on the breathing. Watching yourself breathe. Now, what's important in the mountain pose is finding that stability that is allowing the skeleton to stand. And you're becoming that stability, capital S, stability. That stability that's allowing the skeleton to stand transfers to the mind, stabilizing the mind. And in a roundabout way, that stability is what links the mind and body together. Not because they're separate, but because you're realizing they are one. That stability is making you feel and experience that oneness of mind and body unity. So we're just going to stay here a little bit longer. And just watch yourself breathe. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Namaste. That's it. That is number 365 YouTube live yoga routine. And I feel better. My mind was racing. I didn't do my Hari Om mantra. And as I set up. So when I begin to set this up, that's when my yoga begins. But I didn't do that. I rushed. So I rushed through an explanation. And Zoe came and visited. Hey, let me show you something. Come. Zoe can do yoga. Watch it. Come on. Get on the mat. Get on the mat. Get on the mat. Okay. Turn around. Okay. Okay. Now, stretch. Stretch. There you go. Ta-da. The only reason I know she does that, that's good girl. I want to encourage her. That's good girl. That's good so is because I didn't know it. She's over here chilling. I'm doing yoga. After I finish, I clean up. And she always gets on the mat. And I turn around and she's stretching sometimes. I'm like, does she recognize that I'm stretching too? Now, if her mind and body is not connected, then she's not doing yoga. That's a joke. Okay. Bad joke. Good girl. See, you can do yoga. I gotta take Zoe outside. She gotta go pee. All right. Oh, I forgot. So I'll see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, not San Antonio. Namaste, peace and love. See, had the monkey mind at the very last bit.